Okay. Start what?
Sound check.
Sound check. Sound check!
Microphone
Everyone
check.
quiet on the
One,
sets!
two. What is this?
What?
Sound check.
Sound check. Everyone be quiet. We're doing the sound check. Sound check. And I'm officially kicked out of the game. No. Narwhal, narwhal.
All right, it works, guys. We're good. We're good to go.
Alright.
Yes, we have a voice. Listen to me.
Yes, this is
I
what we're listening. How much? How much is the Cerberus onesie?
like $80.
Oh my god, that'd be so worth it.
Oh wait, what's this? Oh, that's a new one. I don't know what this is. Oh, I know what it is now, but it's I I have to show you this now. It's a whale onesie.
Oh
What do
my
we?
god. Okay, so I believe the last time we left you guys, and I actually have a question for you guys too, for your characters to get us started. Something new that I'm starting for the campaign, so that just kind of like gets you in the right headspace. But I believe where we left you
What,
guys last
Snuggies
time.
wasn't the right headspace?
I mean, Snuggies is always the right headspace. That I when is
I'll
Snuggies
give you
not
a
the right
Snuggie.
answer?
Right now,
Hey,
don't
Aw.
fucking talk dirty to me.
the the I believe the last place that we left off was you guys were getting ready to head off on your next adventure. You guys had found clues. I forget exactly what they were. Each one of you individually found them, and then I believe you guys came together and shared
Yep.
those. I believe if I am right, it was something about the dwarfs. I don't want to give away too much
Yeah.
because um,
Well, I think we all have reason to go to Belliard.
Beliard. That's
Yeah.
right.
So
Was that
I
was that an agreement noise, AJ? Agreement noise, a shield, or was that
Yeah, that was an agreement.
okay?
Agreement noise.
Agreement. Okay. Um, So I believe you guys were spending the morning kind of preparing for that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you guys were just kind of finishing like a couple chores around Red Larch.
Yeah,
And
I had a few things. I was waiting for morning. I had a few things I had to take care of.
um so that's where we'll pick up. But before we dive in and start doing things, I have something that we're going to start doing at the beginning of every campaign, which just
Mhm.
kind of like helps. I think helps like define your characters a little bit. It's kind of like RP stuff, and this is a way for you guys to get also a what's it called? The points that you can get, inspiration point. So if you guys partake and you do it, which I really encourage you to, you can get an inspiration point. And if you already have an inspiration point, then you can get advantage on your first skill check, just to really encourage. Make sure you guys, or like your first like D20 roll, right, of the game. If you already have advantage, just to reward you guys for sharing like something about your character. So the question is, and this is, put yourself in your headspace of your character. Um, if you
Mana, mana, mana.
for your character, and I have to give credit to Alex for this question because this question was beautiful, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna steal that and ask everybody else. What, like, hang on, I have to find it exactly where it was. A name, a bakery. Hang on. It was worded so elegantly, and I don't want to misword it. Oh damn! I'm totally gonna misword it. Oh, here we go. Okay. Where, where's the finest bakery you've been, and what were its products? So think of like a fantasy world you're in, right? Faerun, and you guys can make up whatever you want. For example, when I answered for my Aarakocra in the other campaign, just because you guys might not be as familiar, I named. You guys don't have to give like city names or anything like that. You can give descriptions. I gave a description of a place that was like really far away because my Aarakocra was a traveler, and I described like just really fine things like in the farthest thing away. So, like basically, this is like just to kind of help give some definition to your character, and also a way for me to give you guys inspiration points because I love giving those out. So, with that, do you guys understand the question, or is that confusing?
So we're coming up with names for like our favorite pastries, or
If you want no more, it's just like a fine bakery. Here, I'll post the actual question in the Discord just so that it's easier for you guys to understand, because it is a weird question. Just basically the finest bakery that you've been to. It doesn't have to be a name. It can be just like where it was, or like what you remember about it. Like basically your character. What would your character remember about the finest bakery you've ever been to? And potentially like what products were there, right? And the thing is that like it's about your character. So like, would your character have even remembered, or would have been just like a quick snack and move on? Like, you know, because the answer is going to be different for everybody. So just like think about, like, put yourself in the headspace of your character, and yeah, it's kind of a vulnerable question. So I hope, and if you guys don't feel comfortable answering it, you don't have to. And I'm not going to call on
This is
any
a
of
vulnerable question.
you. Well, about your character, right? Because like you could get really involved in like, but like for those who are like do kind of like the on the spot stuff a little bit easier, like
See,
it's fun, right? But it can
this
be.
is why therapy is so difficult for me.
Chris,
Like, this is vulnerable, and I'm like, I'm just gonna pass over this. I don't know.
Chris,
I don't know what you're talking
do you have one, or do you need a second?
about. I don't know. This is kind of a tough question for
Okay.
me, and I feel like my character is gonna be a little hurt by this.
Okay. Well, then I'm sure Bajan is ready. If you want to go first,
Jean,
Bajan.
please
Yeah.
go.
Back in my hometown, I always support the small family-owned businesses, and in my village, there was this one beautiful bakery. It was a Nazi's bakery, and it was just they had the best baklava and lokma ever. It was amazing food, and I loved it that they would always like they close on Sundays every Sunday because of church, and they would just go like they go to church every day, and they always bring snacks for everyone there. And it's what as soon as I had some lokma, it was like I felt like peace in the world. It's like I could tell the three goddesses really like favored this bakery, and I could tell like I could feel the goodness just in the food that they served.
Thank you, Bajan. That was perfect. Oh my god. So yeah, that so Bajan, if you don't have an inspiration, if you do have an inspiration, then
Mhm.
advantage on your next D20 roll.
Perfect, thank you.
Do anybody else want to go? Have anything
I'll
for your
go.
character? All right, what do you got for us, Shield?
So, after a long day of traveling, it wasn't necessarily a bakery, but a small house on a farm where an elderly lady would bake bread for the travelers on the path. And she would bake this beautiful sourdough, just encrusted in the perfect crust you can imagine. But it wasn't the bread, but the safety of the place that made you feel warm and like you could carry on, especially on a cold day when you felt sick.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize how much I was gonna love this. I like hearing this about your guys' characters. Thank you, Shield. Yeah, so same for you. Inspiration or if you have that, then advantage on the next D20 roll. Solid or Amnon? Either of you?
Yeah.
We
Okay,
lost Bijan.
Amnon.
I've
Oh, no.
never really liked bread, but
This is amazing. Okay.
I've never really liked bread. But when I found out that a member of my faction owned a bakery, I still didn't like bread, but I bought it because, you know, gotta help a
You
brother
love
out.
them.
And then I took that bread and I lied to everyone saying it was the best bread I've ever had, and I let them have some of that bread. And at the end of the day, I still did not like the fucking bread.
That was perfect. Okay. Solid. Do you have one for us?
Never have I heard someone so disgruntled over bread.
Right?
Fucking judge me.
I mean, I feel really like there was sadness in there. I just wanted to let you know, like I feel for you.
Oh,
That's Amnon,
I
though,
should-
right?
yeah,
Amnon's
that's Amnon.
just kind of
I
angry, man.
unfortunately,
Kidding me?
growing up on the battlefield, I don't really get treats. One of the only things I could ever savor was this. I can't remember where it was. When I was on assignment, we had a nice, what is it, key lime pie, something or other. I don't know if you have that in this part of the world. I don't remember where it was. War changes you. But all I know is that was a party in my mouth.
That's so great. That's amazing. Okay. Oh, guys. Okay, everybody. Inspiration or advantage on your next D20 roll. So with that like beautiful intro, let me move you guys back over to the tavern because that's technically I think where we left off, right?
Hmm?
So I'll pull them a bit. Oh, you got it. Okay. So at the inn, that's right. And Solid, I think did you go
I
over to
think
the
I
tavern?
think I had what Ned and Fred.
Huh?
What were those guys' names over there?
No.
Yeah, I think so. Ned, we'll just say Ned and Fred. Actually, and just go ahead, like, because I know you guys had a couple like chores in town that you wanted to do before like we head out. So just to do like a little bit of like in-game homework and catch up. let's just go ahead and start with you, Solid, and say like what you're doing for your morning. And if any of you are sticking together, then we can just have you guys go as a group. But it sounded like everybody was doing individual tasks. So Solid, we'll just start with you. Then.
Can you guys? Do you guys remember if I remember picking something up from a shop? I believe it was a hook.
Yeah, a grappling hook. You picked up
Okay,
a grappling hook.
I am going to. What do I need to roll something if I want to do it, or could I like have someone in town do it
What are you trying to do?
to make the grappling hook?
Oh, you were able to find one that was already made. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, you went down to the general store and he had one for you.
Okay.
And he was very flirtatious with you too.
Wait, he was? Boy, I don't remember.
The shop
much.
owner. The shop owner.
Okay. I don't remember that.
It was at the very end. Yeah.
Okay. So and it's morning, right? Like I dropped off my wicker basket
Hmm.
to them at nighttime.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and your wicker basket. That's right.
Okay.
Um,
I'll just go straight there and check on
and
it.
they would have your wicker basket done.
Okay.
And they don't charge you much. Your wicker basket. Actually. Oh, the weather. What does it say? I can't see. Can they actually see it? Early morning. Weather. Mild spring day. Little bit windy. Okay. So your leather basket, they kind of adjusted it so that inside the leather basket or the wicker basket, it has handles, so it's easier for you to move around. So you can almost like strap yourself into your wicker basket, and you can pop up out of hiding real quick, like fire your thing, and then pop back down and have the wicker basket over you. And then they gave you like a couple different like throws for the wicker basket for like different sceneries. So like there's one for grassy terrain, one for snow, one for like a plain, so that like you can kind of like make it match your area. Yeah. Is that what you were asking for? I forget. Was there something else that you
something
were?
like that's perfect. It like
Okay.
makes me sound like I'm an armadillo octopus.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That
Um,
that's perfect too, because like
and
Yeah,
it and
armor
it
plus.
and it
You did
has
great.
like a little like pouches in it too, so that like you can basically treat it as like your backpack. So like if you need to like put your stuff in there as your backpack, and we'll still count it as like your carried items, but like so you can just like treat it as your backpack if you need.
Kane. I don't remember their names, but I will tell them like you went above and beyond expectations.
It's what we do, friend. It's what we do. Now you supplied us with the wicker basket. We just did a few alterations. For the wicker basket itself, we just added a few. Honestly, we just added a few inside leather straps and a few little like cubbies and stuff, which isn't much. So honestly, 10 gold because it was a custom thing is good enough. And then if you want the throws, then that'll be 5 gold on top of that. Did you pay them ahead of time? I think you did, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
I can't
Yes.
remember.
Oh,
I think you did. Yeah, you
Okay.
did. Yeah. So
So
you
I
already
paid-
paid for it.
I paid that. Well, I'm gonna give them 10 more for their troubles.
No, friend, your business anytime. Come back. We appreciate you much. You seem like a pretty crafty fellow, so we'd love to do more work with you. And then the brother that doesn't talk much in the back just kind of nods. The one that like seems to be does most of the work. They both do a lot of work, but the other one's just a little bit more social. So the one behind the counter.
Okay. Yeah. No. I know good craftsmanship when I see it, and this is well deserved.
Well, thank you, friend. Did you want to head anywhere else after that, Solid?
I'll just go get my usual breakfast item at the old what's his bucket.
At the tavern,
Yeah,
next to
and
the
then-
inn.
Yeah, and I'll just eat so you can move on to anybody else.
Okay. Then we'll just say that you're then waiting to meet up with everybody. From there, let's just go ahead and go up from the list that I have. Bajan, Shamar, what do you got? What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna be pretty easy for this one. I would like to go to the Ironhead Arms and just try to sell the great axe I got from the cave.
I think do you have that in your inventory?
Yeah.
Let me look at it. Was it a magical item?
Nope, it's just a great axe.
Okay. So where are you going to try to sell it? Which shop did you say?
Oh
I was thinking maybe the Ironhead Arms, since there's like the arm shop.
Get ready for everything you ever wanted to hear, know, and find out about Hulk Hogan, the greatest of all time.
Okay. So when you go there, you walk in and right away you're greeted. There's somebody behind the counter working on the anvil, just working away. And when you walk up, they're like, "What can we do for you?"
Oh, my good sir, I don't by chance know if you purchase any weapons. Something you
Get
could
ready
actually
for
resell to
everything
someone else.
you ever wanted to hear, know, and find out about Hulk Hogan, the greatest
But
of all
I have
time.
a great axe that I've
Get ready
liberated
for everything
from,
you ever wanted to hear,
undead
know,
Minotaur,
and find
I guess
out
you could say.
about Hulk Hogan,
So,
the greatest of all time.
I was seeing if you're interested in
Get ready
purchasing
for
it, sir.
everything you ever wanted to hear, know, and find out about Hulk Hogan, the greatest of all time.
Yeah, let me have a look at that there.
Here you go.
They look it over, take their time, and they say, this is this hasn't been used much, but it looks like it may have laid in mud for a little while. A little cleaning though, it should be of good use. What are you looking for this?
Well, let's say I was thinking maybe 30 gold pieces.
No, friend, that's usually what I'm able to sell it for. What do you say? What do you think about 5 gold pieces?
Oh, that is how about 15 gold pieces?
Roll persuasion.
Sure. Give me a second. I gotta get 2 dice now. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Oh my god. Okay. They say, I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling generous today. You're lucky. Honestly, it's in good shape. I just gotta clean it up a little bit. There's a bucket out back. If you're willing to clean it up just a little bit, clean some of this mud off of it, I'll sell it to you for 15. That's half the cost. So I'm sure I'll be able to get 30 out of it.
Sure, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll clean it off for you.
All right. So yeah, you can take your time doing that. And yeah, you sell it for 15. Was there anything else that you wanted to do in town?
After I do that, I think nothing that right now, actually, no.
Okay. So you're just gonna go back to
Yeah, and then wait. I'm just gonna prepare to get going.
Okay. And then it sounds like the inn was your guys's, or the tavern was your guys's meetup spot. So you go back to the inn, get your stuff, and then head back to the tavern.
Sounds good.
Okay. And when you get there, Solid is sitting down having his breakfast. And then next, a shield. What did you want to do this morning?
I forgot from last time, so I'm just gonna eat some crusty bread and ale.
Okay. Okay, at the inn. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot so much from last time.
Right? It's been 2 weeks, man. Oh, wait, has it been a month or has it been 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Okay, it feels longer.
A lot has happened in those 2 weeks.
Yeah,
A lot has
apparently
happened.
What
Yeah.
I needed to do was not that important, so it's all good.
I actually remember that you were going to be doing something.
But I can't remember what it was though. You're right. Well, if you remember in the next,
She met up with that one person at night who had the information.
Oh right.
oh, that's right, you did.
And then gave it to the people, including you.
Including what?
I told you the information in the morning, remember? Or before we went to bed.
No, I wasn't
yeah.
around anyone.
That's about the dwarfs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I was
right,
upstairs.
and
I
that's
was upstairs in my room.
that was
Oh.
one of the things that like triggered you guys wanting to go, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
and then I also said I had a group that got lost over there as well. So
when I see Amnon, I'll tell him.
Okay.
So I'll just wait for him to come down and eat some stale bread.
Okay. They're tickled that you are still willing to just eat the stale bread, and they're like extra nice to you. You can tell that they're like most people go over to the tavern for breakfast. It's pretty much just like the alcoholics that come here for like their morning like drink. So it's pretty much just you and then just a couple other patrons. And then you have like a couple people that are staying here as well that are down there. But the drinks are a little bit cheaper here, so that's why some people come here instead. Okay. With that, then, Amnon, did you want to do anything this morning?
Yeah, I want to go to the baker.
The baker. Okay.
Yes.
Because he hates bread.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I need other information.
Okay, let me pull an NPC. I gotta just make sure that I have the right style that I'm gonna use for the baker up. But you head there. When you head in, it's early morning, but they've already been baking. On your way there, the smell of like fresh bread just wafts over you. And to anybody else, it would smell delicious. But now that we know Amnon does not like bread, it doesn't really affect you much. You're just kind of ambivalent about it. Is that how you would feel, or would it disgust you a little bit? Do you think?
No, I mean I'm just kind of like what do you call it? Indifferent.
Indifferent. Okay. What's the name of the baker, sweetie? Mango Bar Lauren. Okay, I haven't pulled up. And Kate put little traits in here for me so that I know how to play them, which is
No, nice.
So he can remember who they are.
yeah.
My faction guy.
Yeah.
And Chris, you should be able to move it.
Thin.
Other.
Okay, so when you walk through the door right away, since you are part of his faction, he just hops right up. You can see that he is kind of arranging some of the bread on the counter. You walk in right away. He's like, "Hey, oh, Amnon, oh, it's been a minute. How did your adventure into the what? How did your quest go? To fight the disease or something? Was it in a cave?
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, we killed the guy. It was a guy.
A guy. Oh, a guy was causing all of that disruption.
Yeah, it was a guy. We killed him.
Oh, well, good for you. You must be hungry. Would you like a slice of bread?
No, I'm okay, thank you. I'll take a loaf for my adventures. I'm good though.
You don't want? It's free. It's
Yeah,
since
I'll take a whole loaf for like my peoples.
Okay, well, you have to pay for that, but I can give you a free slice.
Okay, that's fine.
Everybody
I'll pay
loves
for
bread.
I'm okay
Oh,
for right now. I'm not really hungry, thank you though. I drank.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe
I'm
for the
just
road.
Maybe,
He gives you like a loaf. It's only a cup of copper,
Okay.
and then you can see he cuts you like an extra big slice of bread, and just like slides it your way. Just like just in case. Yeah. And then he says, "Well, I'm guessing bread isn't the only thing that brought you here today. What can I do for you, Fred?"
No, I found some things, and I was wondering if you can try, if you might have an idea of what they are.
Okay, I can do my best. What is it?
So I'll just give you the information on it. It's a compass with stone casing, currently pointing northeast. Instead of the usual end label, there's an image of a hammer and anvil.
Oh,
Their thing is a charred, half-melted pewter clasp that glows as if smoldering, but releases no heat. I think there was something else. I was curious. I
Oh,
was gonna give it to
these-
Tyson, but
these seem
Look
like
at-
small magical trinkets.
Hmm.
He says, well, I mean, I don't know a ton about magical trinkets. I do have connections, so I could look into this for you. It is a little odd, because children sometimes will use just small trinketry for children's toys or different things like that. For some of the upper class citizenships, but to find two things like this was this both in the cave?
yeah.
Oh, that's odd. That's very odd that you would find both of these in one place. So, are you okay leaving this with me, and I'll have somebody look into it for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Any other odd things that you may have
No,
found?
no, that's all I found. Do
Okay.
you have any more, like, any information or anything that's come your way by chance?
Um.
Yes.
Yes. Let me check. Let me check with my. Let me just look through my binder. One moment.
Kind of realizes that it's late.
Okay. Yas. Okay. Perfect. I will let the peoples know. Oh. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. So, how are you doing? How goes the breading life?
Oh, me, I'm well, friend. The breading life. I mean, people always want bread, right? And luckily, the inn keeps us in business. Always buying our day-old bread. I appreciate that. We'd have to throw it out if not for them. But I mean, things are good, man. You sure you don't want a slice of bread?
Sure, I'll take a slice of bread.
All right, here it is. And he just pushes again the large slice of bread up to you.
No, thank
Just
you.
encourages you, and he says, "How ooh, you know what though? You know what? I can tell. I can tell that you might not be a bread guy. You're not a bread guy, are you? Be honest
Not
with
so
me.
much. Not so much.
Okay. How have you ever had? It's not super common because it does go bad. Have you ever had creamed milk?
No.
Ah, okay. How do you feel about sweets?
Yeah, they're okay. I like sweets.
Okay. So you see him reach under his counter and he pulls up like this just big jar of it just looks like it's whipped cream, right? But he pulls up
Yeah.
this big jar, and it's just like you see just like waves of just like this foamy, creamy, yellowy goodness, and he takes it and he just puts it over the top, just like this big dollop of the creamed milk, and it says, "And jam? How do you feel about jam, friend?"
Yeah, jam's good.
Oh, okay, well, and then you see him pull out from under the counter another little jar and takes the top off, and inside you see just like this just bright red jam that it just like shines from the sun that's coming in from the window, and he just drizzles some of the jam on top, and he says, "Oh my god, I'm making myself hungry talking about this." He says, "Now, friend, try that.
I'll
See
take
what.
a bite.
Tell me what you think." And it's up to you if your character would like it or
Yeah,
not.
he'd like it. I mean, it's fucking whipped cream and jam. I mean, put
Yeah,
that shit on
you
anything,
can't.
of course you're
You
gonna
can't
like it.
taste the bread. Yeah,
Unless
it's
it's fish. I mean, then it's probably like, no, let's not do that. But
yeah. No, you
Yeah.
can't. You can't taste the bread. It's just pretty much creamy, sugary goodness.
yeah, I like it. It's delicious.
Okay.
Thank you.
He says, "See, friend, that's some people are bread people, but what I have found is that you have two types of people. You have people who are bread people, and people who think of bread as a plate, an edible plate, and think of bread more as a plate that you eat and you put delicious things on top."
Ah, there we go. That's a better way of
Yes,
looking at
yes,
that.
yes,
I like
yes,
that, I like
yes,
that, I like that.
yes.
I
Well,
just found something. I have to share this with you guys. Sorry, I know this is. Sorry, you guys talking about bread. I have to share this. It's out of character.
okay,
It's-
I'm excited. And with that, he goes on and he says, "Well, I must get back to work, friend. Anything else I can do for you before we go?"
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to know where I can buy a magical item, do you?
Oh, you. Oh, you're serious? Well, no, I really don't. I know
Yeah,
you
well,
can
there you
find
go.
them in town, but this is our town is not so much of a magical. Even these magical trinkets, I was impressed to find that and see them. So
Ooh.
it's
fair
gonna
enough.
take me a little bit of work to find somebody to look at them. So,
Well,
but I have
thank you anyway.
connections.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave you be. I'm gonna go to the Mandiver.
All right. So you head over to Mandiver. Bajan, that boozy bread pudding looks amazing. I'm definitely gonna save that.
I know. I was thinking, still bread. You probably can make something tasty with that. And it's like, ooh, I wonder if alcohol with it. Yep, you can. Okay.
Okay, so you head over to Mandiver. When you get there, it is a poultry place. So as you approach, the smell is much different than the bakery.
Oh yeah.
Although you're not a big fan of bread, you somehow miss the smell of baked bread over the smell of chicken shit.
No, yeah.
And chicken blood, and just like the combination of like dead chickens and chicken shit is it's hard to like get over. And as you approach, there's a lady as she brings her like mallet down, and she knocks one of her chickens out. She looks up and like and blood just kind of spats, and she's like, "Ah, hey, what can I do for you? You look like you're a little lost. What's going on? What?
No,
what,
no, I'm in the right place.
Oh, okay. And it's just this adorable old lady.
She still looks so sweet. She looks like somebody
Aw.
who she's gonna make you nice little chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, and it's really surprising too, because like, right, because she had that big mallet, just killed that chicken, and then just
yeah.
looks up at you, big smile on her face, and then just holding the dead chicken. Well, if this is where you're supposed to be, friend, then what can I do for you?
Yeah, ghostings, hauntings. Baker told me apparently there's like been a haunting nearby. I was thinking about maybe trying to take care of that, and he said that maybe I have some information on.
Hang on, just a sec. I gotta go check something. Let's take
Okay.
like just a short break. My
Okay.
house suddenly smells like what I was describing the chicken place smells like,
Oh, nice.
and and I'm a little worried. So I'm gonna go look. We've been having some problems with our plumbing lately, so I'm gonna just go make sure that nothing's overflowing. So 10-minute break.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay. 5-minute break. I guess yeah. We don't actually need to take that long as nothing's wrong. So I'll be back.
Sounds good.
Looks like not everyone's back yet, so we'll still wait.
Was there any poop?
Yeah, no poop. I don't know what it was. It was weird, but yeah, it's gone now, so that's okay.
Mm.
I'm
That's good to hear.
guessing. Yeah.
Maybe it was a kitty.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Well, I'm saying like maybe he farted right next to you, and I was like, "Oh, do you smell that?"
He has been farting lately. We started putting chicken broth in
Oh,
their morning breakfast, and Happy has been so much happier because I think he was just really dehydrated. Because apparently cats in the wild get most of their water from the things they eat.
That makes sense, actually.
And so he's been pooping better. Um, he used to like meow before and after he would poop, but now he just goes. So we're thinking that he might have actually been like kind of in pain when he would go to the bathroom.
No,
That
no.
makes sense.
Yeah, right. I think it was just really But now there's been a few times when I'm sleeping and all of a sudden it just smells kind of like a fart, and I look over and he'll be like right next to me and I'm like, "Did you just fart? Did that cats fart?" But I think like his
Mhm.
bowel system is like finally working properly. So
Yeah, that actually. Whenever I feed Barney, I sometimes just mix in like warm or hot water into his dry food, and he loves it. It's like makes gravy for him, but it does help
Aw.
with his digestion.
yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, I can't. I'm sure AJ would be able to tell you more about it because she works with actual animals. But yeah, it makes such a big difference. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I know for dogs at least. I don't know about cats, but if I ever feel like Barney's not going enough, whatever, I give him a spoonful of pumpkin puree, like from like a canned pumpkin. Oh yeah, that's what I said. Like I know for pumpkin, it's okay for dogs. I'm not quite sure about cats,
Yeah,
but
kitties are so delicate.
yeah.
They really are. For
Yeah,
how
no.
vicious they are so delicate.
Well, you'd be surprised. Like,
Oh, that's true.
well, not necessarily. Like, there's like
That's
boxers.
true.
Like boxers, they you assume that they like be like just eat everything like that, but they have some of the most delicate stomachs ever. Like a lot of boxers are allergic to chicken.
That's true.
Yeah, Barney, since his body's mostly stomach than anything else is he says so long, he doesn't get stomach issues as bad as any other dog. Which honestly, if you switch from one food to another, or give him something he's not used to, like if on his birthday I give him steak, I know he's gonna be like constipated or just have the runs for the next day or so, but he loves it.
Daniel, are you talking?
Haha, there
talking?
we go. Sorry, I muted my mic.
Why
Is
would you do
everybody
that?
back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Amnon, Bijan, that's adorable, by the way. I realize I said a bunch of things to you, but you guys actually didn't hear me. That's really cute. Amnon, so you head on over the lady, the adorable old lady, and she looks at you and she just kind of goes, "Well, dearie, what can I do for you?"
Oh, I already told her. Haunting. Things happening. Bad. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
We went to the baker. Blah, blah, blah. Haunting. I heard some bad shit.
That's right. Well, I mean,
Are you... You wouldn't happen to be suffering from, like you're okay, right?
whatever do you mean, my dearie?
Oh, because I just said that. I just want to make sure, like, you're good, because it looks like you just forgot it immediately. I just want to make sure you're fine.
Oh,
Like,
I'm
'cause we're
old.
talking about the hunting. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay.
I'm old. I know chickens, poultry.
Poultry.
Yeah, I know poultry, but and apparently I'm from the south.
South.
Yeah, but other than that,
Like southern
I,
red larch, or like...
yeah, southern red larch. Yeah, that's where I grew up. I was born and raised. I was supposed to spend the rest of my days until some hoodlums were up to no good. They started some trouble in my neighborhood.
Were you playing basketball?
Yeah, I was playing this game basketball. My auntie was like, "You're out to Northern Red Larch," and I was like, "Fuck you, auntie." Anyways, I'm getting off
She's
topic.
feisty.
Oh, you would like my auntie. She's feisty. Yeah, she makes a good chicken noodle soup. Yeah, the goat. So I know nothing about the ghost. That was all my granddaughter. But
no.
she did say, you say goblin.
I
I
never
know.
said goblins.
Oh, didn't you? Okay.
Nope.
What did you say about goblin?
I just said something about a haunting.
Oh, okay.
I never mentioned goblins.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Because
this
because
is
the
awkward.
baker found out about the goblins. I don't know if she did. So
Yeah,
I
no,
think
she
there'll be
knows.
some haunting.
Honestly, she actually knows nothing about goblins.
There we
She
go.
tells you, just because it's hard to keep the accent up and the straight face, will just tell you straight up what she kind of knows.
Yeah.
Her granddaughter told her that she was out there playing and she had a frightening encounter with a ghost near the long forgotten haunted tomb that is out there. Like, and most people don't go out there, and so like when she ended up telling the story, like people were just like, ah, yeah, whatever, like because specifically people know it is haunted, but like it was weird that she saw a ghost. Because
Wait,
nobody
does
said
the
anything about it for a while.
Okay.
And the grandma does feel like someone should probably make sure it's safe because more kids could go out there. So that's
Absolutely.
why she's worried about it, right?
Absolutely.
Like
It's
she
all about
thinks
the
it's a
children.
little, yeah, she thinks it's a little weird that like people are just like, ah, whatever, and nobody's going out to check it. So she just kind of hopes that somebody goes out to check on it just in case more kids do go out there.
Yeah, we gotta think of the kids, you know.
You got
Really.
you got to think
Yeah,
of the
you gotta think of
kids.
the kids.
You
You gotta
know,
think of the kids. I get it.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else I can do for you?
No.
As she she like chops the head off the chicken, quickly deskins it, and then like hangs it up so that like what's that thing with butchers like where like basically you have to like make sure that all the blood leaves the animal. She puts it on like the meat rack so that so that it
they
can like
drain the blood.
so that she can drain the blood, and she goes to grab another chicken,
Yeah,
and she like
just
looks
so
at
you
you
know,
just before she
they
swings
don't
the.
actually they don't actually knock out the chickens. They just hang them upside down and slit their throats, and they just bleed out.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, you see.
Because hanging him upside down.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's what she does.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to correct you earlier, but I just had to
No,
say.
no.
Well,
I would
what do you
rather
do?
have it
Maybe
right.
she takes pleasure. Maybe she takes pleasure in beating the fuck out of him first. Maybe she hates chickens. We don't know.
I was thinking that. Well, that I would say that's what I was kind of get a feeling. She mentioned goblins. Like, is she an evil character?
Maybe she hates chickens. We don't know.
No,
Maybe a chicken
thing
fucked
is
with a
that
childhood.
I was misinformed. I'll have to tell you guys my chicken story sometime about when I had to slaughter a chicken. It's real bad. But I obviously don't know how to slaughter chickens, so I was basing it off of how I know to slaughter chickens, which is wrong. And so yeah, then she hangs it on the meat rack.
Did you slaughter the chicken?
I don't want to get off topic too much. I'll tell you the
No.
story sometime. It's a bad story. Yeah, it's not good. No, I did not slaughter the chicken. I more maimed the chicken, and later on, somebody had to come kill it for me. But that's a short story.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I hate chicken.
But anyway, she says, "Is there anything else I can do for you, Sonny?"
Oh no, that's Faye. That's Faye. No,
Oh,
that's okay.
I see
I'm
you
gonna
picking
go-
up on my southern accent, huh?
Apparently so. You know.
Ooh,
How to do? I'm gonna
Well,
go now.
have a good day there, Sonny.
Yeah, you have a good day there. So, you know, ma'am, I'm gonna go now find my peoples. You know.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna go find
okay.
my peoples. I'm gonna go talk to them about their hauntings.
Okay. Well, you see, you have a good day.
Was that okay?
That was
I
okay.
asked her, how'd that do? Did I do okay?
When you head back over, a shield after you finish like your morning stale bread, would you head over to the tavern where everybody else was meeting up?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna say her. That's the best thing. That's fine.
you actually would see her. We'll just say, just to make it easy, Amnon, a shield. You see Amnon walking up just as you leave the inn, and you're heading over to the tavern, and you guys kind of see each other as you're both walking in there.
Hello.
Hi.
How do you feel about hauntings?
What?
How do you feel about hauntings?
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
It's a simple
See,
question. Do you like them or dislike them?
that's the dumbest question I've ever heard.
It is a legit question. Better question. How do you feel about goblins pretending to do hauntings to take advantage of
Can
a
you
town?
just get to the point for
There's a
once in
haunting
your life?
happening. But it's goblins pretending to be a haunting.
You're mumbling. What?
I told you. Goblins are pretending to do a haunting. So there's that. And maybe we should try and stop that because of a town and we don't want the childrens to get hurt.
So let's
Or
first of all stop pretending like you care about children's.
Okay, that's a fair point.
And then sure, we can go get rid of the goblins if
should probably
our
talk to the
fellow
peoples.
travelers feel like that should be done.
Yeah. I hear there could be treasure, but really it's all about the kids, you know.
Uh-huh.
You guys, the two, Ashield and Amnon, walk into the tavern having this conversation, and you see the other two over at a table over
No,
there.
Trey, you're not yet. But you will be.
And you guys see these two bickering and like having this conversation about goblins and a haunting as they enter the tavern. Bajan and Shamar and Solid.
Well, okay, so I wave the, hey, you guys, we're over here.
Hello.
Hi. So I missed you guys. I was counting the minutes. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
We get it, there's a lot of minutes.
Yes, but I was not there yet.
Too early, friend. Too early.
Too early about the minutes. How about keep the minute thing? That should be like you count it in your head, you know.
Okay, but
we don't
then how
need to know
would
the
you know?
minutes. We don't need to know the minutes. It's okay.
Well, how would you learn your numbers then?
We trust. We know the numbers. We trust that you will already know what minutes or what. I would like for you to be the minute holder and keeper.
Got it. So I'll let you guys know every time I count a minute.
You do not need to tell us though. You need to keep it in your head because we need to be the holder and keeper for other things. So,
like what?
Like not minutes.
Shamar, I so appreciate your friendship. We have some things to tell you. We don't have time to talk about minutes.
Oh, okay. Do we have time to talk about the letters? Like the ABCs?
No time for letters. Let's talk about goblins.
Okay, goblins are another race. They can be our friends too.
No, they can't be our friends. They're pretending to be ghosts to scare children. Do you want children to be scared, Shamar?
No, of course not. But are they hurting the children?
They might.
They might be. Who knows?
Oh, okay.
No. I think we should go confront them.
Okay.
For the protection of the children.
You know, children are our future, and they have so much to learn.
Absolutely.
Let's go, you guys. But then we have to go to the Balder, or
Absolutely.
whatever.
I agree. We just want to make sure, you know, I feel like we should protect who we can first. You know,
We
gotta
should
make
probably
sure.
see what Solid thinks about all this.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Solid.
And I walk into the room and I say, "Is Mr. Friendly Friend yelling again?"
Yeah, he's going to minutes.
Yeah.
Did you say
ABCs.
something? Wait, ABCs?
He wants to
1,
talk
2,
about letters.
3, ABCs. You know me.
Shamar, it is important to me to know that you have more than an elementary education.
I agree, and I want to make sure everyone knows their elementary education as well. I want to be as educational as we can to all the young children and friends among us.
I'm gonna like grab him by the shoulders and sit him down in the chair, and I'm gonna tell him to take a goddamn breather. And then I'll
Language.
And then I'll look at these. I'll look at Ashield and Amnon and say, "What are we talking?
Children's.
Children's?
Yeah, there's a bunch of goblins acting like ghosts, and they scared some kids.
Okay. So children, not children.
Children's.
How reliable is the source?
It's very reliable.
Okay. What? Just we maybe go investigate. Can we leave Shamar here?
Do you
Oh.
really think it's a good idea to leave him by himself somewhere?
Do we really need someone shouting around children, scaring the kids?
There might not even be children there. It's just we just know it's goblins.
Well, is it goblins or is it children?
The fucking goblins! I just told you the goblins scared the children, acting like goats.
Ghosts or
just-
goats?
Being
Ghosts.
around Shamar just rattles my brain. Dan's joking.
Oh no. This is amazing. No, don't stop for my sake. Keep going. This is wonderful.
I'm gonna hand Solid some pieces of cotton for his ears.
Thinking on your. I like
Cutting out.
Okay.
you, Shamar. You should be helpful like a shield.
Okay. I can be helpful. What do you guys want to know? I can do the colors also instead.
Oh, Solid. Just don't talk to him right now.
So with that, and I imagine that this like conversation, bickering, trying to get Shamar, correct me if I'm wrong, continues as you guys leave the tavern.
Oh, probably not. I'll probably just go be like bouncing up and down a little bit, just like na 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 na. Just singing to myself a little bit.
Oh man, that was really
Okay.
great. Okay. So where are you guys heading?
Yeah, well, I was just
Currently.
gonna say I was gonna ask Amnon where do we go?
Oh, that's a good question. It's on the map somewhere. I know that.
Well, are you guys
It's a-
are you guys
We're
heading
heading
to
the tombstone, the old tomb.
the tombstone? Okay.
Well,
And
if that's where you guys are all okay with.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'd like to help the town. They've been very pleasant with us.
And there definitely might not be treasure there, so absolutely.
Solid.
Yeah.
You're in agreement with the group that
Yeah.
agreement.
And I will. Let me. No, I'll just walk in front. I'll just scout.
Okay.
The blue.
Oh, so we're really not even that far away, are we?
Uh,
Like a couple miles.
each square is how far?
That's 2 miles.
Oh, that's
2
not
miles.
bad. That's a day. Okay. 4 miles, actually, that's not that far.
I'm actually gonna do something also,
That would be.
so I will keep up my energy. I'm gonna cast a spell right now. I'm gonna cast a 2nd level spell, Find Steed, and I summon a spirit that assumes the role of a war horse.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And he actually fights alongside of us now. So now I have my friend Kermit with us.
What? Will you explain to us what the steed looks like?
It's a giant horse. He actually has like it's a war horse. So he'll be, and I want him to be like a little bit glowing, a little bit like mostly the mains has like low glowiness because it's the spirit. In addition to that, he's also super intelligent. You can see in his eyes, but he also is just like as he walks along, he's just bouncing his head back and forth. As just like he's in a good mood. Dun 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 dun.
All right. And how long does that spell last for? And does it require
Basically, it stays.
concentration?
It's nothing concentration. It's instantaneous. So spirits assumes appearing in the unoccupied space. Blah blah blah. Let me actually just copy and paste this. Hold on.
Okay.
1 second.
And then
I've been wanting to do this for a bit, and I totally forgot to set up last time.
I think the steed spell is really cool.
So basically, he's there until he gets down to 0 hit points.
Okay, sounds good. And the rest of you, are you guys walking, or are you guys taking horses, or how are you guys going about getting there?
Yeah, I'll stop by the stables and grab.
You guys still have horses, right? I believe.
I don't know if these guys do. I know I do.
I know
I don't have a horse.
you guys don't have horses. Okay.
You guys,
You could rent a horse for a day if you want. It's only like 5 gold to. Oh, Sketchy's gonna pull. She's gonna double check the costs. But you guys could rent a horse, or you could go on foot. It's up to you. You don't have to take a horse, or you could buy a horse if you want to too. But it's up to you guys.
I can ride Amnon like a horse.
or somebody could.
Oh, could you?
That sounds
Not that way.
To be fair, though, I actually do have a horse. You guys want somebody else could ride with me?
Ooh. I mean,
Sharon is carrying you guys.
Yeah, we'll both ride on the horse.
There you go. Right,
I
Kermit?
can ride with can I ride with Trey?
Ask
What?
it.
Solid.
Yeah.
I can ride with you.
Oh yeah, hop on.
Oh yeah, thank you. I'm a little scared. Can I put my arms around you?
I mean, how else are you supposed to stay on the horse?
That's
Okay. Off we
So,
go.
so a shield. Just to double check, without Amnon, would you still ride on Shamar's horse with him?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because he is still being the odd self that he is currently being. So
That's
Yeah,
okay.
I
I'll just pretend like nothing's happening and be nice to him. You know, we're
Okay.
friends.
that's
Mm.
that's so great. Okay. So you guys continue forward on the horses that you have. Let's see. What is the weather current? Has it changed, sweet Sketchy? Still spring day. Spring day. Air is still okay. So the wind went away. So it's no longer windy. But no rain. Okay, so you guys continue forward. I think you guys can control the cart. So go ahead and pick. Oh, you're just gonna go straight beeline through the plains, not gonna take the road. Okay.
I guess I don't know. I just
Oh.
moved. So
whatever's quickest, you know.
Okay.
Is
So
there-
you can take the road then cut over. I'm sure it's probably quicker taking the road, isn't it?
Do they make it there okay, sweetie?
Yes.
Mild spring day. The air is still. The you guys are surprised. The the air stays the same. Or not the air, but the weather stays the same throughout the day. Which is nice, a nice change because it's been so all over the place. They don't encounter anything. Okay. You guys make it there. You guys know based on like where you were marked on the map and everything else, you're about a mile away from the haunted the tomb that you were told about.
Okay.
And Solid, you said that you were scouting. So assuming since you guys made it there okay, and I assume you were scouting the whole time, can you just make a perception check? Since you're the main boy up ahead. And would you be scouting on your horse, or would you hop off at this point and go up ahead?
No. Well, sorry.
Oh.
Say that one more time. I rolled.
Would
I
you-
rolled a 1. I want to jump off the horse and let it trample me. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you would be okay.
Wait,
So Amnon,
did
if
you
you
have
want
a-
to,
Did
you
you
can
have an
make a.
advantage also?
Oh yeah, wait. Did you have? Yeah, did you get the inspiration
Yeah.
point, or did you already have one and get advantage on your first roll?
I gained inspiration.
Okay.
But-
Amnon,
I did roll very well.
go ahead and what'd you get for your perception?
20, not natural.
Okay, so Solid, you're trying to scout the area. You ran up ahead on your horse a little bit. You kind of forgot that Amnon was with you, and you're really trying to focus. And you do a move that like normally like looking around, and you kind of like run into Amnon a little bit, and it knocks you off your horse. You fall to the ground. You don't take any damage. It just hurts your pride just a little bit. But Amnon, to just rub salt in the wound a little bit more, Amnon rolled over 20 for his vision, sweetie. So what does Amnon see in this area? Oops, sorry, I thought I was unmuted. Okay, a dark rectangular hole gapes amid the grass and vines of a nearby hillside. The stone door can be seen ajar. In the tunnel, tunnel's dim depths. The door bears what is that? Clint?
Chiseled.
Chiseled. Thank you. Chiseled marks that might once have been a name.
Ooh. So what do you guys think? Should we go inside? Check this place out? What's up?
Anybody who feels like
Yeah, here we go.
Mm,
Natural 20, ladies and gentlemen. Natural 20.
nice.
What is happening to you right now?
I don't
Damn.
know. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, spoiler alert!
I
Well,
thought you
you know
were
there's
saying
goblins
something
there,
about,
Trey.
like,
You don't know.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do. You know they're goblins.
No, you don't know. You don't. You were talking about children.
Oh. Oh, sweet. Sneakily.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for stealth.
Yeah.
okay, so
and more
like,
specifically
less, I guess,
on the
lower
horses,
than
off the
would be
horses. Yeah.
Oh, off the horses, right? We want to approach off horses.
Yeah.
I mean, that's me.
I fell off. Can
Do you guys
Yeah.
want my horse to scout ahead?
Ah, not a
Because
bad
I can
idea.
speak to it. I can speak to it telepathically. Did you guys not know that?
I've picked myself up off the ground. I'm dusting myself off, and I'm cursing Shamar under my breath, and I say, "Sure."
Okay, Kermit, how you doing, boy? Okay. Hey, can you just go be sneaky? Go look around there. See if you notice anything over there. And I hear him go, which I'll be like, hey, don't give me any back talk there, mister. You go on ahead. Go. And so I send him forward. Can I do a stealth check for him?
Do you have the stats for the horse?
Yeah, warhorse right in front of me.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, go ahead then. You can do a stealth check for your horse then, yeah.
Okay. He doesn't have any checks on there, but I can see I have all the strength, dexterity, constitution, all that stuff. So let's see what happens here. Okay.
Yeah, then it would just be D20 with the dexterity added on.
11.
Okay. Roll perception for your horse too,
Sure.
which would be wisdom, the wisdom added on.
4.
Okay. Your horse just is not really sure what it's doing. You see it like walk out there, and it kind of reaches the middle, and it just kind of like seems to be like it stops and just kind of starts looking at the grass, and
No.
just kind of looks back at you like, "Is this right?"
Okay.
And just like looks around. Doesn't seem to be sneaking at all. and then it just kind of looks down. And you think if it was a real horse, it would eat the grass. It's not, so it just like leans down, smells the grass, and then just kind of like stands there.
Okay, so from what I'm getting is, he thinks he wants to eat grass, but not quite sure, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. He was just born this morning. He's not really quite sure what's going on. Come back here. Come on, Kermit. Come on, boy. Come on.
He gets really excited and charges back towards you, and his stealth is even worse. Makes lots of noise as it comes back to you.
You did a good job. You gotta encourage him. You know, he's a good horsey. But yeah, I got nothing. You guys might want to do whatever you guys want to do.
I'm gonna hang behind everyone, like at the back, just because I'm clumsy and loud and probably won't be great at going forward.
That has never stopped me.
Okay, you can go first, Shamar, if you want to
There
try.
we go.
If you guys insist, I
Um,
can.
So are you guys just heading towards the tomb then? The hole in the, or how are you guys going about heading over there? You gonna scout the area, or what exactly? How do you guys want to go about proceeding from here? I know normally Solid would be scouting, but he rolled a nat one, and I'm guessing he's kind of dusting himself off a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm just letting Shamar kind of just make an ass of himself right now.
Okay.
You know what, you guys? I'm
just
gonna
hang-
say right now, I
I
feel
am-
like stealth is not gonna be the best option for us. Let's just go forward.
I will need to roll a stealth check though, because I don't think I rolled that yet.
Okay. Yeah. Roll a stealth check after you get like yourself all dusted off and everything, and probably separating yourself from the group a little bit. I'm guessing with your stealth check.
Just to kind of hold up the rear.
Okay. And you said a shield. You're going in the front.
I want to hang towards the back just because my stealth is bad and I'm clumsy and loud.
Okay. So, Shamar, you would be taking up the front then.
Yes, sir.
Amnon,
I'll be like-
that means you're behind Shamar.
Yeah.
I'll be just like I know for some you guys just follow in my steps. I know it's a little hard to see my feed right now, but just follow in my steps. Let's go. And I move forward, and then yeah. What happens next?
Solid. What did you get for your stealth check?
26.
Ooh.
So you went from
From 0 to
0 to like 60 so quickly. So Solid, you like after you're falling off the horse and kind of like hurting your pride a little bit, you dust yourself off real quickly and pull out your new wicker basket, throw on the proper shading for it, and just all of a sudden you guys have no idea where Solid is. You guys know Solid, so you know that he's probably hiding, but he has basically disappeared. You guys can't see him anywhere. So then the three of you continue forward. As you guys approach, give me, Shamar, since you're up front, give me a perception check just before you go inside, and just to kind of see the outside of the cave and just to kind of see generally what's going on. And then the two of you, Ashield and Amnon, also give me one, but your perception would come just after his. So
I got an 8.
you got an 8? Okay. So,
Yeah.
Shamar, as you're approaching, it seems fine. Honestly, for you, it just seems like almost like you've heard about like how halflings have kind of like homes, and like they'll have holes in the side of hills, and it you kind of get the vibe of that, like you might be going into a halfling's house. A shield, on the other hand, you can tell that this is not a good place. It's a tomb that has been pried open. What? Yeah, but Bajan, you would walk up and touch the door and like start going inside, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, or Shamar, yeah. A shield as Shamar walks up and goes to like touch the door and ends up like touching the tomb to go inside because it seems like he's really comfortable. You just look around and you get weird vibes from this place. You can tell it's an old tomb. You being a cleric, you're cleric, right? Not a paladin. Yeah, cleric. You being a cleric, you know that like a disturbed tomb is like not good. You see the scrapes like over the nameplate. You see just everything about this place just screams for you as a cleric, just kind of evil or disturbed. Like you know nothing good is beyond this point.
I'm gonna whisper, uh, hopefully loud enough for Shamar to hear. Wait.
Okay, Shamar, roll a Shamar. Before I tell you exactly what to roll, your
I
character
am a
right now.
paladin.
What is your character kind of feeling, thinking, like excited about the tomb? Like what as you're like about to go in, like what's going on in your head? I just want to
Well, at first, like, my perception was very low, as you guys know, and all that stuff. So I'm going in there, thinking, okay, I know this is a tomb, this is a holy place, but I do know if since it's holy, it is someplace a comfort of peace, like church. So I would consider it be like, okay, there's no since this is a holy, like a sacred land, I probably feel at ease here. I would not think of anything bad's going to happen right now.
Okay. Yeah, I guess as a paladin you would recognize you are going into a tomb and stuff. Okay. Bajan, make a wisdom saving throw just to see if you can hear a shield like over everything else that's happened.
Okay.
Your goal is 13. It's not very high.
17.
Okay. Yeah, then you're able to compose yourself to hear a shield's whisper. So, shield, what do you whisper to everybody?
It looks like someone has already been here, and I'm worried that this has been open before, and I don't feel good about doing this and going in here right now, unless we're prepared for something bad to happen.
Okay, I'll probably start looking around also. Can I do an investigation of like the tomb and look around what's going on there?
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you opened the door yet?
No, I stopped when she whispered.
Yeah, she stopped him just before. Yeah, go ahead, roll an investigation. And Amnon, what would you be doing during this?
I got a 14 though.
14 for an investigation? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna look around the door and see if there's any some, I don't know, like maybe I don't have fucking detect magic, so I can't really detect for spells and shit. But see if there's anything like spell-ish, like runes or knowledge arcana. Is what I'm fucking. Does that make sense? Can I kind of look at it and be like, hey, I want to see if anyone's fucked with this, but magically. I didn't hear her feedback, so like.
One sec, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Honestly, I did not. I could have prepared detect magic on myself, but I assumed we were gonna have Tyson.
So Shamar, your investigation was high enough that as you're looking around, after a shield kind of pointed out that this might be trouble, you kind of look around and you see just on the inside of the door, you don't actually touch anything, but you see just on the inside of the door, there's like these little mechanisms, little wagon wheels. Like it's obviously like been a wagon that somebody took apart and reused, and they put wagon wheels attached to rope and attached it to the door and put together a mechanism that is basically like, you can tell it has like a couple bells and stones, and it basically has been set up so that when you open the door, it will like just basically make a lot of noise. So basically an
Okay.
alarm system. So yeah.
Okay, at this point, I would probably just try to stay quiet, turn around as slowly I can, and just put my finger up to my face like, shh, and I just point there to the door.
And with that, you guys would be able to see it too, as he
Okay.
points it out.
Can we try and disarm the contract?
Yeah, one of you, just because of how much the door is open, only one of you would be able to try to disarm it. So tell us who it would be, and it's going to be a sleight of hand check. Is how you disarm things, and who it's going to
What
be.
is?
And with these deal.
Yeah, and with
Yeah.
thieves' tools, it would be a lot easier. You guys do remember Solid is out in the
Yeah.
field, but yeah, you let us know what you're going to do.
I mean, so Solid's currently out in the field, right?
Solid.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, I got a +6. I can give it a go.
I got 0, so go for it.
Okay. But I don't have thieves' tools.
Can I
Or we can wait for Solid.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah. Just wait. Can I see him? Can I wave
Well-
my hands up in the air and like wave him down? Like, hey, come hither.
You tell us what you do. Yeah, your interaction
But
with
can
Solid
I
is...
see him? Can I see him?
No, you cannot see him. He is hidden very well. You know he's hiding you because you've adventured with Solid.
But he
long
might be
enough
able
now.
to see me, so I'll just wave my hands up in the air like I don't care. To try and get him to come over. Just be like in all directions, be like, come hither, come hither.
So Solid, what do you do see all of this happening? You're hidden well enough. You've collected your thing. You see everything that's going on. And even when Shamar sees the trap, he points it out to everybody. You don't particularly know maybe that it's for noise because they're whispering, but you can tell just by hand gestures and everything, the body language, you can read that they found a trap on the inside of the door.
Okay, I'm gonna come out of hiding and pop up right behind Shamar and be like, and kind of whisper in his ear. Need.
What are you gonna whisper in his ear?
What do you need?
Shamar, go ahead and roll another wisdom check for me.
Sure. Let's see if I scream like a little girl.
That was very sultry, by the way.
That was sultry.
Oh, that one.
Oh no. Okay. Can you make like a dexterity check for me?
Sure. Let's do this then. 17.
Okay. You Shamar, as Solid comes up behind you, says what he said, it scares the shit out of you.
Yeah.
But you know that like you're supposed to be quiet here. You know that like yelling and screaming curse words would be bad. So you're able to like move your hands quick enough and put them over your mouth, but you do let out like just a scream, but you cover your mouth in time that it doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trap. Fix it. Take care of it. Do what you do. please.
All right, and then I'll go towards the door.
Okay.
Not yeah. I mean, I have the same sleight of hand as Amnon, but I'll give it a shot.
So
Yeah.
you're the thing that you have though that Amnon does not, as long as you do, if you have thieves' tools, and I believe being a rogue, you should be proficient with thieves' tools, which will make the goal overall for disarming it lower because you're using thieves' tools. So
Okay.
yeah, that
Okay.
is the benefit that you have. Yeah, but
So
it's still up to you guys which one of you decides to do it. That's up to the two of you. Yeah.
Sure. I'll just tell him. I've got thieves' tools if you want me to go.
Yeah, dude.
And then, do I roll at advantage or just a regular roll?
How would you? It would be a regular roll, but yeah, just a regular roll. Yeah.
Nat 20.
There you go.
Damn!
Go, baby girl.
Holy cow! You solid. You went from falling off a horse, missing your perception check, to just stealthing like a badass, to coming up, and you whip out your, and the rest of you, this is what you guys see. You whip out your thieves' tools. You basically within like seconds of pulling out your thieves' tools, you've disarmed that trap. But even better, you disarm the trap, and when you come around the corner, you open the door. You're able to open the door the rest of the way, if you want to. That's up to you. But you do turn around, and you just have the entire trap in your hand. You disarmed it, and you took all of the components down, and just like completely dismantled it when you turn around to show them that the job's done. And then from there, what do you do?
I just tell them in a suave way. I just kind of lean up. I open the door. I lean up against it. Come in.
Hell yeah, that's amazing.
Good job.
Okay. That's so great. Do you have the map ready, or do you need a second? Okay. Sketchy just set the map up for you guys, so she is going to pull you guys over to it. So just give her a second. That's pretty great. Oh my god. Can you guys see the map?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Rooms. Yum yum yum.
Num num num. So from here,
I'm gonna just whisper to the group, though. You guys, as being the only human in the group, I'm basically blind here, so
Yeah, stay
you
between.
guys lead. Yeah, please.
remember, just like with the last thing, keep yourselves like positioned how you want to be, where you move your token.
I'll be behind solid.
Okay. And if you are sneaking, just go ahead and roll us a stealth check.
Sure. Okay, why not? Might as well try.
Oh.
Let me roll my stealth check because I'll try to be that, even though it's at a disadvantage for me.
So as you guys roll your stealth check.
Oh my god! My
What'd
stealth,
you
I
get?
got it. I rolled a disadvantage. I got a 19.
I rolled a disadvantage. I got an 18. My second roll was a nat 20.
Oh
Yeah,
my
same here.
god!
19 and 20. I got.
What?
You did. You got a nat
Holy-
22.
Yeah, I got that 20 and a 19.
And then, of course, shield.
I'm gonna
Um,
use my my extra check for that, just in case
Oh,
that
yeah, that's
helps.
right, you get
You
your
know,
extra check.
my
It's your
stealth is
first check.
terrible.
So actually, before you do that, oh,
That was worse.
so I'm just gonna say, go ahead and you can use the last roll, which is 1. I'm just gonna go ahead and say the fact that both Amnon and a shield rolled at disadvantage, and they both rolled so
Damar.
well. Oh, sorry. What did I say?
A shield.
Oh,
Or-
sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just sent a
Amnon
picture in the
and-
general. It was just.
Amnon and a shield, or Shamar, roll the disadvantage that you guys are able to kind of help a shield.
Sweet.
You guys kind of
Yeah.
see her struggling to kind of be stealthy, and you guys are able to just kind of like make her step where you guys are stepping. And between the three of you, you're able to like be like a normal amount of stealthiness.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, those rolls were pretty fucking sweet, especially two. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
2 natural 20s we can't use. I know. Wouldn't that be nice?
I know. Seriously, it's like holy.
Yeah.
So inside the door is a passage, 10 feet high by 10 feet wide, running straight into the hill. 30 feet later, it opens out into a square room, 30 feet by 30 feet, containing a stone block table. Is that slabs? It's so small. Stains and markings atop the slabs suggest rusted objects were once arrayed on it. In the middle of the wall to the right on the entry passage is a closed and oh wait, I read that so wrong. In the middle of the wall to the right of the entry passage is a closed and several rusted iron doors. What?
Is it closed and severely rusted?
Oh, and severely rusted iron door. There we go. Okay.
This is the door.
Is that the door over there, sweetie, that they're pinging? Okay, yeah, that's the door.
Okay. Since this is a tomb and all that stuff, religious place, maybe could I do? I know we're being stealthy. Can I do a religion roll to see what's going on around here? If there's any, if I get a sense of where,
course.
anything like that.
Yeah, of course. A religion check doesn't take any noise. It would just be kind of like you walking around looking at things, just a general
Yeah.
feeling, right? So yeah, go ahead and give us a religion check.
It's not that great. I got my religion was what again? I got total 10. So probably I don't realize anything really. Okay, never mind.
Can I do a nature check just to look around the room?
Of course. And what'd you get, Shamar? Sorry for your religion check.
Total of 10.
10. Okay.
I will have it.
Okay. And then Solid, your nature check. 11. Okay. I mean, both of those are average, right? Like they're not bad. Solid, you can tell as far as like nature goes, you can tell what 11 would get you is that like this place was sealed off for quite some time. There is like some feeling of life in here, but you don't see like in a normal cave like you would see how you would see like larger animal tracks going in and out. Somebody made what?
Comment when you're ready.
Okay. Somebody made, you know, like an animal has made this home. What you see more is like animals that like smaller like things, right? Like you see like rat tracks. You also see like vegetation that has never really been disturbed. The table where everything was moved and everything, the rusted things, you can tell that that's recent because, and there are like a few footprints here and there, but those are very easy to find, and even on 11 it would give you that because there's really no other footprints. This wasn't really disturbed until recent, like maybe within the last couple of weeks, couple of days, but you're not sure how recent, but up until then it wasn't really disturbed. Shamar, what a 10 will get you on, or no, what did you roll? You rolled a 10, right?
Yeah, roll. Yes, I rolled a 10 on religion.
Okay. What a 10 on religion would get you is that who's the god? Okay. So, how do you say that? Whore? Whore? The person who is buried here in this tomb, and potentially other people related to them. You're not exactly sure, but it would show you that the you would see imagery of like different like symbols of Hor, the god of
Vengeance.
yep of it's there. He's known as the Doombringer and the Poet of Justice are the nicknames that people give to it. And you would kind of see that just like images of that around, and even on like the table, you would see that. And there's a couple like trinkets. You would see a couple holy symbols that are like palm size that you could carry. But you can tell that Hor is the person that was worshipped, or that's the person that they worshipped. The people that were buried here.
I probably would be. I'd probably go up to the group really fast and says, "This is a tomb where they buried worshippers of Hor. Don't laugh. If they desecrated his tomb, he might be a bit vengeful. There might be things around here right now. We have to be very careful." That's all I'm saying. But I feel like if the goblins are here, they actually might need to be rescued. And that's all I'm going to say to you guys right now.
Okay. How do you guys proceed? Again, make sure that you guys keep yourselves in kind of the marching order.
So saying, wait, explain horror again. Horror is bad.
Hor
Not
is...
particularly.
He's a god of revenge and retribution. So he might do something very revengeful or vengeful.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you
I
would
mean,
have, and
then. Okay,
and a
well,
shield or Shamar would be able to give you even more detail on it, because it is a known god of like revenge, and it is a god that a lot of people worship.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Just keep going for the goblins. I mean, horror's gonna be on our side, right? I mean.
Yeah, Amnon, have fun taking that treasure.
What are you talking about? I never said that. I never said I was gonna do that.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're here for the children's.
I'm here for the children's. Never once did I say taking out treasure. And it could be the goblins' treasure. I
That's
don't want
so
to take
great.
theirs. Anyway, yeah, let's move along.
Where did he find that? I'm sorry, I had to pee really bad.
The temple is the temple of Hor, who is the god of revenge and retribution.
Just
So
the gods of having a
basically,
good time.
well, basically, if somebody's desecrating his tomb, he might be a bit vengeful.
Absolutely. Let's not desecrate the tomb. Let's just help clear out the tomb and take all the goblins' treasures.
That's a very interesting way to put it.
Yeah, well, because the goblins might have their own treasures, because I feel like that we would be entitled to those treasures.
Why
taking
do
out
you
the
keep
tomb.
Why do you keep on saying treasure?
I don't know. I heard
I
there might
thought
be
this-
treasure with the goblins. Okay, moving on up to the west side, moving on up.
Well, while he does his colonialism type spiel, I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna check this here fire pit. See how recent it was.
Hang on, solid 1 sec.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
there's a kitty.
There's a kitty.
Yeah.
Where's
Yes, there
there a
is a
kitty?
kitty on Dan's feed.
Oh, nice.
Not in the tomb, but in real life.
I was gonna say.
Okay, so go ahead. Yeah, Happy joined us. Okay, so sorry, I had to pause because I didn't actually hear what you were saying because Kate was talking to me. What were you saying about what you're doing?
I just want to see how recent like just investigate the fire pit, see how recent that is.
Okay, and your what was your original roll? We can nature. Okay,
It's a 9.
give me an investigation roll.
Same goddamn thing.
Okay, I mean, 10 again. 10 is average, right? When you're just trying to figure out basic knowledge, it's not like an awful roll. You can tell that the coals in it, like when you start to feel it a little bit, like you with a 10 you kind of have to do a little extra digging, but you can tell that like deeper down the warm is underneath the coals, like the ground underneath is warm, so you know within the last day to a couple days like there has been a fire here. You can't like pinpoint like exact within like a 12-hour period, but you know within at least like a day or two there has been a fire that's been lit in this fireplace.
Oh, well then.
I will tell that to the crew, and then I'm gonna move up to this door and then beckon Amnon over.
Yes. Hello.
Should we check behind what's behind this door?
It's a barred door, right, guys?
It is a solid. It's a solid metal door, right, sweetie? Or is it a bar like
It's a
rusty iron door?
Okay,
so it
so
is.
it's
It is
not-
yeah,
yeah.
you can't see.
Does
through
it look like it's been disturbed recently?
No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's check behind it. Maybe it's a
Well,
shortcut.
if it's not been really been used recently, there's no reason to open it up.
But it could be maybe, just maybe, it could be a
Okay,
shortcut behind them.
I'm sorry. I'm just gotta point out if it's a rusty door that's not been opened for years and it's barred, there might be something bad behind it, or it's closed for a reason.
Or it's a
You're just
shortcut.
saying that because you can't see in the dark.
I think we should open the door. Can't help it. Curiosity's getting the better of me in this one.
I wanna try to open the door. It's
I
right
want to try to
here.
open the door.
I'm
Okay.
ready if you guys want to open the door.
Okay. So again,
Shamar
tell
backs up.
me-
Smart move.
so solid. You're the one that goes to open the door. Then I'm good. That's who placed themselves
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Or
sure.
Amnon, are you excited enough that you would open the door?
No. Solid's opening the door. He's the one who's
Okay.
opening the door.
I'm gonna look at
Roll.
you, Dick. You moved back.
Roll.
Just
Oh,
in
he did
case.
move back. Roll initiative. And then
Yes.
as you guys are rolling initiative, we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break. So
Alright, sounds good.
Sketchy can set up the battlefield for us.
Oh, natural 20, ladies and gentlemen, for my initiative.
Yeah.
23.
Oh, natural 1 for my initiative.
Oof.
Hell yeah. We're not muted anymore. Hey, boys! Thank you so much for the raid, guys. Appreciate you. Oh my god. We just are taking a break because they just rolled initiative and we're setting up the battlefield. But I appreciate you guys. You guys are so great. You always rate us. Love you, boys. For anybody who's not, go show the boys some love. How was your guys' session? Hopefully good. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this fight. I can't say more than that because they can all my party members can hear me, so I don't want to give anything away. But yeah, I'm excited. Should be a good show. Damn, you're cute over
Hello.
there. Hey,
Hello.
Christopher.
Hey,
What's
I'm excited to
up?
fight some
But
Hello, everybody. Okay.
The
So
stream's not on though, by the way.
Kate, she just barely turned it on. It probably is gonna have like a 10,
Oh, yeah.
15-second delay.
Got it. I just want to make sure you guys are aware. Okay.
So I appreciate that actually. But as the initiatives are rolled, and Solid reaches out, touches the door. Solid, you notice behind you the one person. Actually, make a real quick perception roll at disadvantage. Solid. This is just to notice your party behind you.
Perception, you said? Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't notice. Okay. So Solid, as you reach out to touch the door, Solid, you don't notice this, but Amnon takes a step back, and in front of you, right next to the door, appears this horrific-looking, just like it looks like a giant, like mix between like a gargoyle and a rock and a Goliath if they all had a baby. This is what it would look like, but then its skin is like almost mummified in a way. Like it's mummified, and then on its back is seems to be a undead spirit or specter of sorts that seems to be riding on the back of it. For the record, you did not open the door. This happened as soon as you touched the door. It emerged from it. And very quickly, you kind of get the feeling of what may have happened to the rest of the people and why there's sleeping bags and everything else that are all still left here. You think you quickly discovered the missing people who disgraced this tomb once before.
Sweet.
Yeah, and Solid, it is right next to you. What do you do? And it is, again, this is 30-foot tomb, right? Or 30-foot ceiling, so it's currently just like flying. It's 5 feet off the ground. It looks like it's probably going to start trying to like move around and stuff, but it's currently right in front.
And I assume it sees me.
Yeah, it sees all of you. Yeah, it's specifically looking right at you since you're the one that touched the door. But yeah,
I'm so excited.
Try to talk to it.
I am going to go right here. And then
okay. So since you're leaving its area of attack,
Oof.
it would provoke unless you use your disengage as a bonus action, because you do have that.
Unless I disengage.
Yeah, because since you're a rogue, you can use disengage, dash, and hide, all as a bonus action.
Yeah. Bro, no attack.
Or you could just take the attack of opportunity so that you can still hide afterwards if you want to.
Yeah, I'll take the attack.
1 sec, let me roll.
I would just roll athletics to dodge, or
Yeah.
No, it's just a regular attack.
Ooh.
You do want to take it right before I roll?
so my attack of opportunity then.
No, it's attacking you since you're leaving the threatened square, and since you're turning and running, the idea is that since you're leaving, it gets to attack you as you leave the threatened square. Unless you use your rogue ability to disengage, which is a bonus action, and then it wouldn't get to attack you.
Yeah, let's disengage then.
Okay. Yeah, only downside is that you couldn't hide as a bonus action, but you can still hide as an action if you want to. So you as this thing appears from the door, just emerges, Solid, you use your disengage action and you move away, and it isn't able to swing at you. What do you do as you move back?
I will try to use my wicker basket.
Okay, and so you're not going to attack. You're just going to try to hide, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a hide at disadvantage because it is watching you, but you could try to hide in the shadows and stuff, and you have your wicker basket. So yeah, roll hide at disadvantage. Oh damn, son.
dude.
Okay.
Don't matter.
Solid. So you think if you moved right here on this corner, that you would be able to kind of hide a little bit better. That good 17 on the disadvantage is damn good. I'm gonna roll to see if it sees you. I'm guessing it won't. That's a pretty good. Okay, yeah. As you duck behind the corner, it seems like it's just like in your little wicker basket. It seems like suddenly it's just like is looking around the room and locks eyes on the next closest being, which is Amnon. So up next, Amnon, what do you do, friend? As this beast turns? Oh, you're gonna move forward. Okay.
Yeah, dude, gotta fuck it up, you know.
All right.
As a bonus action, I do hex on it.
Okay. Hex deals.
Hex deals damage as I attack it. So
Okay.
you can ignore that. That's not any damage yet.
But that damage
just
will be
me.
dealt if you land a blow, right?
Yeah, well, essentially,
Okay.
so I can attack twice. Basically, yeah. I mean, we can keep that if you want. I was just making sure it was clicked that I use on my packed abilities, which I guess
Okay.
I could just click pack or whatever. Then I'm gonna do great weapon fighting. I'm gonna attack it twice, so I get a plus. What is that gonna be? I gotta remember. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've something with it.
And remind me what your weapon is. Is it
It's
what
a
is your
great
weapon?
axe.
Okay. It's just a normal great axe, right?
Yeah, normal great axe. But it does overcome. Hang on. It overcomes damage or damage resistance, and it's actually a +1, and it overcomes damage resistance because I took a thing.
How? Because it's a pack weapon. Is that why?
I think so. Let me look
Okay.
real quick. Hang on. No, where is it? Pack the blade. Weapon.
That was a great noise, by the way.
What? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Attack damage rolls. There's that. I gain a +1 bonus to its attack. And where is that thing? I know there's a thing where it overcomes, because I know we used it before and I looked it up. It overcomes damage resistance because it's as a magical weapon. Sorry, I'm just reading through it.
Oh, you're good. I'm just curious because that is a very powerful thing, but I'm guessing you get that at 3rd level.
You can also you get a I think 5th or something like that. The last thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So pack to the blade. As an action, you create a packed weapon in your hand. You choose the form you're proficient with, and it counts as magical. You can also transform a magic weapon to your packed weapon by performing a special ritual, and then also one of my invocations is improved packed weapon, so it's a +1. With Hex Warrior, I got armor, shields, martial weapon.
Alright.
And then
Doesn't that take an action to cast though?
Yeah, it said it's an action,
out.
right?
No, it's out.
Oh.
It's my weapon.
But as you were reading, it said it takes an action to cast it.
Well, which
Right.
one?
packed weapon?
Hang on. I can create a packed. Oh, I guess no. Oh, yeah, I guess I do. What's some of that? All right, I create a packed weapon.
Okay. And if you want to in the future, you can just, if you think like trouble is coming, you can
Yeah.
always just create your pack.
Well,
I definitely
Sorry,
want to in the future.
I do want to say though, like, if you think you like, sorry, I was reading up on this packed weapon thing earlier because I was trying to make a new character also.
Yeah.
If you like for flavor, it says you can choose a weapon to make it a magical or packed weapon ahead of time. so you know how to summon it. If you feel like your weapon was a pact, what you did that earlier, that might be.
Well, that's what I would normally. I would go into a play. I wouldn't like. That's my thing. I didn't realize that part. That was my mistake on it.
No, that's
I would
okay.
have like I would go into a like if we're going into Tomb, I'd have my weapon out, right?
Ah,
Like
okay.
anyone who would have their weapon
But you
out,
would have
like
to transform a weapon
Oh, really?
no, the weapon acts as a magical weapon. You can transfer.
Let's look. Let's
So
look.
I don't understand what you're. I don't. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say. Like my weapon acts as magical. Absolutely right. Right. But this is. But I'm not doing that. Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I'm just. Yeah, I'm just busting out my magical weapon. Is what I'm saying, or my pad weapon.
Okay, so this is you're just actively creating a weapon, which you do and would do before you go into a dangerous
I would normally
situation.
do it, right?
Okay, all right, sounds good.
I'm good with it this time. Just to be
Okay. Yeah, we'll do. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do.
You're good with those features and stuff. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of everything. But,
Right.
but yeah, you're good. All right, man. So you already had it out. What are you doing?
I attack with it twice. And
All
so
right.
give me a +4 because it's -5. It's a -5 for my normal one. My normal one's +9. So it'd be a +4. Ooh, first one's 9.
Okay, 9 does miss.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
I
9.
rolled
9 missing.
No. I rolled 2 9s.
What you did, really?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
I rolled
god.
2 5s. Yeah.
Okay, I mean you're just a little excited, right?
It's okay. We'll excited.
Also, I feel like that's just poetic going from the last
Right.
battle where you just fucking slayed
Oh,
to
absolutely.
this battle where now you're whiffing a little bit. But yeah,
That's okay.
you swing at both and miss. Yeah.
We'll get him on the second.
Any quippy things that you say as you miss?
Damn.
Okay. All right, a shield. What do you do?
Are there 2 creatures then in that space?
There are, yeah. The shield. Sorry, that's you. There is basically there's a specter ghost type thing on top of the creature that you see, the monster. It's basically mounting, is what it's doing.
I'm gonna cast command, and I'm gonna ask it to grovel so that it's prone on its next turn, and then it will end its turn.
Okay. Which are you doing it to the mount or to the rider?
I'm gonna cast it at a 2nd level, so that it will affect both of them.
Oh, damn. Okay. And what is your DC and what type that they have to make?
It's a Wisdom save of 15.
Okay. All right, I'm going to roll for the mount first. And then I'm going to roll for the rider. Okay. The mount fails, but the rider makes it, which is really funny. Okay, so what did you command it to do?
To grovel, so on the next turn, the mount will have to just lay prone and then end its turn.
Okay, like its upcoming turn. Okay, sounds good. And then do you move after that?
Yeah, with that, I'm gonna move a little bit farther back.
Okay. And then that makes it the monster's turn. Okay, so yeah, the monster, you can see the rider on the top is like trying to like get it to move. You can see that the mount slowly lowers to the ground and just like sits itself on the ground like a cat, tucks its feet up underneath it and like puts its wings on the ground and just like stares at the ground. And the rider gets really frustrated and like looks around, and you see it looks at Amnon, who's in front of it, and makes a reaches its hand out and like has like this weird aura that like it like starts to have come from its hand. And Amnon, does a 16 hit you?
That's a tie, so I'm not sure. I can't remember which one it goes to.
Tie goes to the attacker.
Okay.
Make a Constitution save.
Ooh, 15.
Okay. What? Wait. Sorry. What did you get?
15.
Okay. 15. Amnon, it reaches out, and you can tell that it's trying to drain you of your life. You resist that, but you do take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
But it does not drain you of the life. It just deals you that necrotic damage.
Okay.
And necrotic damage can only go away from sleeping, sadly. So that can't be
Okay.
healed. And then with that, it
with
stays on the
that,
mount's back.
I would like to do reaction.
Okay.
Helvish Rebuke.
Okay.
So it'd be 3d10. Shit.
Do you have to attack it?
No, it's so
It's just a
basically he
reaction.
needs to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Of 16 on a failed save, he takes half as much damage, and it's 3d10 fire damage.
Okay. I definitely
Cool.
failed.
Okay, 17 damage.
Okay.
So that goes to the rider.
How much damage?
17.
Okay. All right. You actually, with that, you look like you hurt it pretty good. Its light kind of diminishes a little bit. And with that, we then move to Shamar's turn.
Okay. So, it's right there, right?
Uh-huh.
So, and the steed is prone, and the guy's still standing up, right?
Yep. Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so, can you guys create a little token? I should have asked this earlier. For Kermit.
No, that's right.
I'm assuming he's just waiting outside the door.
Yeah, I think let's just leave him outside the door for now. Yeah, your horse would not have. Yeah, because it's like an unholy ground. You would have
Because
had to
he's a
make it.
celestial being.
Okay.
That makes him even less like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even
Dang,
for you
that-
guys, it was hard to go in, like, because it is consecrated, desecrated ground. So you would have had to like basically force it in here if you wanted to get in here. Which you can if you want. We could backtrack and have you roll handle animal.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a second then. I was hoping that it would be okay, but in that situation then, one second. Okay, I'll just, let's see. I'm gonna move. Oh, wait a this. 2, 3,
No.
4. Okay, I'll go right here. And I will attack the steed then. Okay, and he's prone, right? So I get advantage.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit on the mount, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah,
And-
22 hits. And what are you using to attack it?
My silvered sword.
Okay.
So if I do that, it's 1d6 plus 3. Got my dice. Okay. I got 4 damage there, and then I got a second. I also have a second attack though. Do it? Get since he's still prone, I get advantage on that one as well. Hello.
Say that again, Bajan. Sorry, we were just discussing silvered weapons.
Okay.
What were you saying? So?
I have a second attack. Do I get advantage on that one as well?
Yeah, it's still prone. You don't knock it out of its prone because of a shield's command. It is. I'm pretty sure that after this turn, it's going to get a chance to get out of the prone since it's taking damage, but it would remain prone at least for this attack.
Okay.
Because I think I'd have to double check command, but I think once it takes damage, it.
Yeah,
But
it's only good for a round.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then. But it still needs to get back to its turn, so it's going to remain prone even if it is not command anymore, because that's how it ended its turn. So yeah, you still have advantage.
Got it. So I got it. Does a 20 hit for the second one?
Yeah, it does. A shield. I'm so excited to talk to you after this. You have no idea what you did. I mean, you do, but holy shit, that was a clever move.
So with the first one and the second roll, I got a total of 12 damage onto that steed.
12 damage. Okay. Okay. You feel your blow, like each attack hit, but you feel like your damage isn't still quite like connecting quite the same as it should. But you can tell that you're kind of chipping away. Like the skin is kind of getting chopped off. It's like dead, mummified skin that you're kind of knocking off a little bit. Did you want to move or anything after you attack?
Let's see. I will. I'm trying to think of something else I could do. Okay. As a bonus action, I will use my shield master shove, and since I took an attack on this action, I can shove a creature within 5 feet of you with my shield. So I can actually I can use the shove action as a bonus action.
Okay. It doesn't say anything about creatures a size larger than you on there?
It does not, but it's normal shove action. So
okay, I'm pretty
it's
sure
most
shove
likely
action is size category 1 above or below. So I'm pretty sure you're good.
Yeah, the
'Cause it
target
is
must
just
be no
large.
more than one size larger than you.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I have to make an athletics check against it's strength or dexterity check.
Okay.
So let me do a strength check.
And I'm gonna do it's at a disadvantage since it is prone. And you said strength check?
Yep, I got a 14.
I got a 24 and a 16.
And so 24 and 16. So
Yeah.
it beat. So never mind. So it just I bounce off of it backwards like okay, that did nothing, and I just
Okay.
hold my shield up and that's it.
It's a big, solid, like just thick creature.
Fair enough.
And even being prone, you're not surprised that it didn't move. With that, solid, it brings it back to you.
We'll meet again. He hasn't even moved. I'm surprised.
It didn't move because it couldn't, because a shield casted a spell on the mount and on the rider, which basically like didn't work on the rider, but on the mount, she commanded it to basically go prone, and that's why it didn't. So.
Okay. I would like to. I'm gonna try and take aim at the rider. I think.
Okay.
With my bow.
roll your attack, sir.
And then this would be at advantage, right? Since I'm coming out of stealth.
Yes, yeah, because you're hidden. It can't see you. I rolled to see if they could see you, and they couldn't. So yeah, you would be advantage.
Okay.
Damn. Okay, roll your damage. Definitely. Holy shit. Okay, so solid. Let me paint a picture for you.
Okay.
Actually, you start me off and then I'll finish you. You explain like kind of how you pop out of your wicker basket and just everything else. Kind of what does it look like as you're drawing your bow?
So I would be coming out with the bow being pulled all in one motion, standing up, pulling back on the bowstring and getting it right into position and releasing.
Okay. And as you let loose your arrow, it flies through the air. I'll just go ahead and say what it is. It's a Spectre. So the Spectre on the back of this, and the mount was a Gloomwing. So the Spectre that's on the back of this Gloomwing, as your arrow flies through the air, the color of the Spectre is already dim from the attack that it got from Amnon. And Amnon took away more than half of its health. And your arrow, it flies, and you just happen to find the last little remaining life that's left in the Spectre, and your arrow just pierces it, and almost like a balloon, you just like pop the Spectre, and the Spectre just disappears. Like the little glitter from the Spectre like falls to the ground, and not right away, but as soon as the Spectre and any life remaining on the Spectre is gone, the Gloom wing just looks up from its like pose that it's in from like a kitty cat, and looks up, and like a mummy that was like its tomb was open, that was lost to time, the exposure to air, it just crumbles to just fine dust on the ground. And you guys are out of combat. You have killed the Spectre and the Gloomwing. And also, Ashield, did you use your inspiration yet this game?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. Well, if you, I mean, I was going to give you an inspiration because that fight would have been hard because that Gloomwing was going to swing for a lot, but the one weak point of the Gloomwing was Gloamwing was the Spectre, which was going to have, you guys were going to have disadvantage on attacking because it was like riding it, but you found the weakness basically by putting that on the ground, and with them attacking the Spectre, because the Gloamwing had like 140 health, and like its attacks were like 3d8, so like it had like potential to be a crazy battle. But yeah, Ashield, you basically won the battle in the first round by bringing it to the ground.
Awesome.
So yeah, yeah, it is gone. It's dead. What do you guys do out of combat now? The door is still closed, but you can try to open it if you want.
There was something guarding the door. Do you actually think it's a good idea to still open the door?
I mean, we kill what's guarding the door. Might as well.
I can't argue with that logic. Okay.
All right.
That's my opinion.
Whoever's going to open the door, make a strength check for me.
Can we pick a lock or anything, or does it just have to be straight?
I mean, you can try to pick a lock if you want. You're just gonna go straight to try to pick the lock before trying to open it?
Oh yeah, I guess that's a good point. Okay.
I mean, you can pick the lock.
I'll try and open. I'll try and open the door. Why not?
Okay.
Why not? Oh my fucking.
Would you like me to try to open it?
I don't have any strength, so.
So what'd you get, Amnon?
What do you think I got, damn?
You got a 1?
What do you think I got, damn?
Amnon, so as you walk up, you're a cool guy, right? So roll
yeah.
roll sleight of hand to make
You're
sure
a
you
cool
can
guy.
make sure you can hide this, right? Because you like
18 to hide.
okay, all right. So you're able to hide that, like you make it look like you tried pretty hard, and the next
Oh,
person, if they're able to open the
Yeah.
door, you're able to
Must
pull
have
it off,
loosened
kind of
Must have loosened it.
exactly.
I
Okay.
mean, listen, I took that hit, you guys. I'm feeling a little weaker than usual. I feel like I put a pretty good, oomph into it, but if one of you guys
can try it out.
Yeah, thanks, Shamar. I appreciate it, buddy.
Whoever is suspicious of Chris, if you want to, you can make an insight roll to see 18 or up would beat to see if you catch on to his charade. But if not, then
He's a-
yeah, you guys would believe.
He's a very honest guy. Why wouldn't I trust him?
Shamar, go ahead and make your strength check.
20.
20? All right. Yeah, Shamar, no problem. You pull the door open.
Yeah, one
yeah,
hand's like, okay, I got this.
He must have loosened it for you because you opened it pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of comes under you.
I'm gonna start laughing just a little.
Right. So you guys kind of go farther in there.
I'm gonna move the thing so that I got it.
Yeah, where'd our buddy go?
The
The thing's
Glomley?
crumbled.
No,
It
Trey.
crumbled. Oh, Trey. I don't know. Is Trey still here?
I don't know
I'm
where he's
looking,
at.
I'm looking at tunnels.
Oh, you went down the tunnels?
Yes.
Oh my God, Trey! How'd you get over there?
He just started going
I
everywhere.
moved over there.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I don't know if you can out in the 10 seconds we open that door. I know if you ran to each tunnel.
That's
I don't think
really
that's how it
funny.
works.
But the tunnel that is open in front of you past the door, you can move into.
Dude, I'm
Okay.
David Copperfield in here.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Okay, I'll start walking in.
Okay.
This
Let
is
them just like change what their default thing.
You, as you enter this cave, it is roll stealth for whoever's going to be stealthy. A shield.
Okay.
You're suspicious, but you do think that he genuinely did try on the door. Genuinely did. You rolled a
17.
1 solid. Damn. Beyond the rusted door, there's a square room.
'Cause I
20
found
feet
those
by
tunnels.
20 feet, containing a stone coffin. The ceiling is cracked, allowing roots and water into the chamber from multiple points. Although little collects here, at the coffin's feet is a rusty iron chest, and then I think you guys can obviously see whoever. As you move forward, you will see that there's something on top of
No,
the.
they won't do that.
Oh, they won't? Oh, they can't see that. Okay.
which way is it? North or left?
It should be the only way you're.
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. Okay. Start moving down.
Okay.
It's so you see a coffin and a chest right there. You said right?
Yep, coffin in the chest. there.
Hey, before we open up the chest.
Okay.
Last time we opened up a chest, it bit us.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into my wicker basket real quick.
What'd you
and-
say, Solid?
I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna sit right where I'm at. I'm gonna get in my wicker basket, and I'm gonna have
Oh.
my bow ready to go.
Okay. Roll another stealth check for me.
This one better work.
Hey,
Better.
Shamar.
I'm gonna examine the chest real quick.
And as you guys are walking through here, it's very obvious when that door opened, like the air that passed by was just stale and musty. This door has probably not been opened since they were buried here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that guardian has been guarding that door since who knows when. Yeah, and every
Like last
footstep you take, you can tell your feet like last week, you can tell that there's like layers of dust and just there's like overgrowth everywhere. It's actually, for those of you who enjoy nature, it's actually very beautiful. And for those of you who are religious, doing anything to this this area would just kind of feel wrong, because it is
Okay.
obviously and has not been tampered with. You can tell, like it's very sealed and everything else. So,
Okay.
okay.
You guys?
So Solid, you go into your wicker basket.
Yeah, I'll actually have a dagger instead of my bow ready to throw.
Okay.
You know what, you guys? It's like there's nothing in here, and no one's been in here for
Oh,
a
but
while.
there's a
I
chest.
doubt
I'm gonna
they
open the chest.
Don't open
Okay.
the chest. We should
No,
open
don't.
Alright,
We were here for the.
I will talk to you through
Sweet.
the time.
And see what's up, buddy.
Some ruined cloth and solid
So we can't tell. Can't probably read it or anything. It's real bad. Real bad. Real bad. All right. I'm gonna leave the
Okay.
stuff there. Well, no point in disturbing that. I just want to make sure it was another mimic.
Amnon.
Yeah.
Make an intelligence check for me.
I would love to. Intelligence. 15.
15. Amnon, you know enough about burials that people are buried with goods.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Do with that what you will, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
that is something
absolutely.
that Amnon would
You
know.
Are there? Yeah, I'm just making sure there's nothing inside of this. I'm gonna try and push the top of the coffin off or open the coffin up.
No. Hey, I'm trying to grab him. I'm grabbing by his
Nope,
bag
nope,
of his
nope.
shirt.
Opening the coffin.
No,
Opening the
hey,
coffin.
hey,
I gotta make
no.
sure there's no more demons. Okay. Dex against each other and then strength against the coffin. Okay. 17 for
8.
Dex.
I got 8. He got out of my grasp.
And
Yeah,
what's your
I
strength
figured.
check?
Let's roll it. I might have to roll inspiration for this. Let's see. I'm rolling inspiration because it was a 1. There we go. Ah, yeah, girl. 16.
Alright, you push.
Okay. Oh, hey. Look. It's open. Let's check and make sure there's no more demons in here.
Yeah, inside you see a very, very old dead body. In fact, just
Yeah.
like with the things that you fought, it's almost by looking at it, you see the body just like crumble to dust.
man.
You're pretty sure that the airtight seal of the coffin was the only thing that was keeping it like whole. But inside, on top of the body, you see a very large sword.
I like that sword. I'm gonna take that sword. All right. Damn it.
Everyone or just him?
Everyone. 19.
4.
17.
I like that. That was a good one, Kate. Actually, that sword's gonna take
In the butt.
you. In
And
the
with
butt.
that, it is almost 11, and I know we still day people, right? You guys, 11 is the cutoff time.
Let's finish this.
Yeah. Oh, you want to finish this? Are you sure?
Yeah, let's
okay.
finish it.
All right.
Does everyone want?
Yeah. Does everyone?
Yeah. How long is the battle do you estimate?
Battles is always battles can last from 10 minutes to half an hour. So, I think this cliffhanger is probably a good spot to leave it. But
Yeah,
Okay,
then
I
I have
trust
time to think about whether I want to help them or not.
That's a
yeah,
good
exactly. Well, I think this is a really good spot to leave it. So I'm gonna say we leave it here.
Okay.
If,
one. All right, fair
Okay.
enough.
Sounds good.
And as it goes, Amnon does not survive the night.
Since Sketchy's streaming from her computer. I can't mute myself, so we'll just sign off. Are you gonna raid somebody? Okay. So yeah, everybody say bye stream, bye stream.
Bye, stream. Love you. Never forget me.
Yeah. And then also tomorrow night we're playing D&D again potentially, maybe.
Oh,
If
nice.
not, then I'll stream a game or something.
Nice. I'll
Yeah.
I'll drop by and say hi.
Yeah.